gets a thumbs up from her
That is
ghost.
the moment we went live. Congratulations.
Yes! I did it!
Yep. No, that's demonetized.
Not even me this time.
That's demonetized. Also, hi, people still don't have their cameras on.
I am a hot mess. I
was actually trying to fuss at Shay because OBS didn't update, but she actually has her camera on.
I was gonna say, it's been on.
Nope, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's OBS being a piece of work today.
OBS, what's wrong with you?
Here. I'm gonna move that camera and put him there.
Look,
These are not appropriate space backgrounds.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm on a rooftop doing Overwatch. That's Blint's whole thing.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about mushrooms.
I'm
It's
afraid
space
if I get
mushroom.
rid of it, it won't come back.
That's not how that works.
It's
Yeah, I
space
think the
mushrooms.
space
You can
mushrooms
keep
were
your
a free one.
mushrooms. Keep your mushrooms.
I'll look for a cool space image and send it to you.
Fine.
Shay.
Keep your mushrooms then, I say with my Frodo voice. There she is.
That always makes me laugh thinking about the Hobbit naming convention. Like all the girls are like, like Luann and Marigold, but then my Hobbit sons, Bongwater, Dingus, and Scrungle.
Good old Scrungle. Good old Scrungle Shanks.
Good old bong water.
Listen.
Dildo Baggins will not have you besmirch the Hobbit.
It's Dildo Teabaggins, sir.
That is correct, his full name.
Yeah, if you're gonna call him by his name, call it the right. Alright, why
No.
is this not doing what I need it to? There we go. Here's Frost's picture today.
Just the the Wolverine looking out through the bushes.
Yeah.
No one will get that because they didn't get that part of the
They didn't
conversation.
hear that part of the conversation. Hi, everybody. It's time. We're live. If you're wondering what the fuck was happening at the start of this game, we were talking about X-Men and the various things tied to X-Men, like Jean Grey and Wolverine being an absolute cuck. Speaking of being absolute cucks, it's Starfinder.
What?
I don't know how those are related. But here we are.
I don't know either.
Something segue.
Something segue. Hey, we used to be sponsored, but probably not anymore. Grinding Coffee Co. for all your grinding coffee needs. Something dark side, something completed. Anyways, let's get started, because we're behind schedule. Take it away.
Cool.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
Wow. Okay. I guess last we left off, the group had sold all their trade goods, made a little bit of a profit.
All of our legal trade goods.
All your legal trade goods, robbed the mob, and then learned that the bounty that they had been hired to capture and that they had escaped police custody. Specifically, that the police station was attacked and that no one could find it. They later learned that the detective that had been helping Jarek had whisked her away during the confusion. The police believing that they had taken her to a safe house of some kind and to protect them. You learn that they helped them escape, actually. Tracking them both down, Jarek at one of their safe houses after searching through their personal shit and finding out some tragic information, and finding Clara 247, the bounty, at a memorial to one of her killed allies, learning that the person she'd been hunting, Anders, had sold them out during the Android Rebellion. Agreeing to join forces, Clara has temporarily joined your crew, and you all blasted off into space, enjoying the spaghetti squash made by your brand new made by your new cook, Bill Rye.
Bill
Uh,
Rye,
the
the
bugbear.
bugbear guy.
Yeah, Bill Rye, the pastry guy.
He's a what was his, oh god, I'm trying to remember the name for the fish cook, like a poissonnois or something like that.
Oh, you just like a normal cook. He went to culinary school, so.
He's a 4-star Michelin chef.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, look something up. Yeah, so you guys have 3 days until you return to Chinua Station and begin the hunt for Anders, who you've also learned is high up in the Rocketeers bounty hunting guild, and going by the name of Dax. So yeah, is anything you guys do during this time?
Yes. Ijisu 1 is going to be trying to figure out how to use the arcane. How to formulate the arcane into a power source for the
ship or the ship weapons.
How to use it as a power source for the Solarian gem to install it onto the ship to give it protective magic. I want to make that. I want to make the Hecate a magic spaceship.
Yes. Wow. That's a lot. So
you
character
left me with this stuff that I can't use. I want to make it into usable stuff.
You can use the drugs.
You can also sell it.
You can also sell the stuff. Doesn't matter. You want to do some wild shit. Your character doesn't know anything about magic.
Well,
correct?
They do know. Like security and protective stuff. Would it be feasible that they might know, like, might recognize, like, protective runes and that kind of thing?
There is a big difference in recognizing magic that is used to protect and to ward, and applying that to a spaceship using drugs.
Mm-hmm. She'll start studying then.
If you want to begin to study magic, I will let you do that. I'll let you make a mysticism check disadvantage because you're doing it by yourself, and your other companions also aren't magical. So,
for the record, Glint thinks this is a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Shots has it noted on separate occasions as he's helping work on this too. And also trying to work on counteractives to the drugs.
Sure.
As a 3.
That's a 3. Okay, cool.
So people can
I'll
get
give
high,
it-
have the magic,
look.
and then he can write them down from
Look, the longer I work on this, the higher my chances of figuring this out will be.
That is true. The more you do this, also if you have like a tutor, it might be a little bit easier. I will say that magic is quite rare. Sort of like magic users, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as common. So it might take a little bit of time to find a tutor. Shots, please make. Oh, go on.
Does a 3 get anything with my -5 DC to security systems?
No,
All right.
it gets you nothing.
Okay.
You think it's real difficult to make this happen?
I do. All right. I'll start doing research and stuff on how to do this. Also, at some point, Aegisu is going to call her team together to talk to them about stuff. But that can wait until everybody else does a thing.
Absolutely. Shots, please roll a medicine check.
A medicine. Dang, even with a 3, it's still 14.
14. With a 14, you can't quite figure out like a good counteractive to the effects of the drugs without removing the benefits. You could probably have something that would clear out of someone's system, but then they would also lose the magic that it gives them.
Yeah, so it's basically like I can counteract it, but you're gonna lose everything. So it better be like right before it runs out anyway.
Or use it and then counteract it.
There
That'll
are
get rid of the
options. There are
benefits.
definitely options with that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna like note that as one potential thing, and then as the days go on, he's gonna keep trying other stuff to see if he can get something else to work. Because he wants to either be able to let people have the benefits without like the addiction / withdrawal, or to be able to like get them off of it as soon as they need to be off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, anyone else?
I think Glint was trying to find more information about Anders / Dax.
Sure. This would be a computer's. Let me check skills again. Let's see what you got. It's gonna be just make a computer check. I was gonna say make a culture check using your computer, but it's same thing. 16. Looking up specifics about Anders, it's the same thing you found last time, that they were called in to essentially the Nuremberg, essentially a version of the Nuremberg trials, after the Android Rebellion, but was what never showed up. After that, no one knows really where they went. Then this Dax shows up, and again they're pretty high up in one of the Bounty Hunter guilds, so like there is a public record on them. As an android, they have undergone extensive changes in appearance, probably through some sort of okay, we're good. They look different now, probably through some sort of surgery or thing. It's pretty easy for androids to change their appearance. So this is a different looking android. Anders back in the day was very sort of like this kind of a stocky person, sort of very like neutral face, had like the hair shaved, had the iconic markings. This new Dax has different colored skin, like it's a more of a bluish tint. Definitely different like nose and jaw and all that. So yeah, and also again, you can see that they're like pretty high up in the Rocketeers guild.
Unfortunately, not much there.
Yeah, with the 16, you don't get a whole lot.
Yeah. That's what Glint's been doing.
Sure. Kasumi, you doing anything? You doing anything?
Just ship maintenance.
Fair enough.
Hey, Kasumi.
Uh-huh.
You want to help me put together a hover cycle?
Sure.
Kasumi will have to make this roll alone since you're doing magical stuff.
Oh, okay.
But Kasumi can begin to work on making a hover motorcycle. Of taking a hover motorcycle and then turning a different motorcycle into a hover motorcycle.
Easy enough.
With it. Yeah, that would be an engineering check.
16.
16. You start. It's You have 3 days. You definitely don't have enough time to fully retrofit a motorcycle with hyper technology into the game. But you begin to sort of dismantle the hover bike and begin to begin the process. Pretty soon. I don't know if there's a thing.
When there is a chance, Ijisu is gonna call the team together.
Sure. You head to the conference/dining room. Everyone, yeah.
Oh, I was waiting to see if what I was gonna wait till you were finished.
Oh, I was done.
Okay. So, I think we've worked together long enough that I should probably give you all a little bit more information. One of the reasons I wanted to be able to access the bounty boards was because I suspect someone might want to be looking for me at some point. And I kind of wanted to, like, erase that.
Whew. Thank friggin' God. I thought it was gonna be something serious, like actually I'm totally a bad guy and I'm gonna take the ship now or something. Yeah, no problem. Look, I'll help with that.
Okay. Because I really don't know, and I don't know I don't know where I might even show up for the person looking for me, but
Did you commit a crime? In the legal sense?
Don't think so, no.
You wouldn't show up on official bounty boards?
I wouldn't?
No, they're all government issue.
Oh.
No official crime, no reason for you to show up there.
Well, then I might show up on unofficial stuff.
Jisoo, roll me a profession's bodyguard. Or what your profession, whatever as your profession.
17.
17? What you did technically is a crime. So you did steal something. But you are correct in thinking that you probably won't show up. Glint's probably right, you probably won't show up because technically the circumstances around it, that how you got it, was technically illegal by the person who you stole from. If that makes sense, I'm trying to be
You stole something that was illegal.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah. I don't want to delve too much because I might give it away. But
yeah.
The reason you had the thing was because the person who had it, who that belongs to, did an illegal thing, and then you now stole it from them. So technically a crime, but also they can't report shit.
I couldn't help but steal it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I think maybe I did steal something, but I didn't really have any control over that, so... But also, you're also right, because, I don't think whatever it is technically legal.
So it would be more likely assassins than bounty hunters.
I think I'm needed alive. I don't think it works if I'm dead. But I don't know for sure.
don't believe I understand.
Well, shots saw like all my damaged cybernetics. I'm predominantly synthetic. Like, the thing I took is like a part of me.
Ah. Thank you for sharing.
I just thought it might be a good idea to inform you in case, you know, we return to Bounty Hunter Guild and they're like, oh, by the way, we're taking you in. Because I wasn't sure at first if I would even show up or not. And I have no idea if they'd even protect me if I was being hunted.
I cannot speak for other members of the crew, but I would attempt to stop them at least.
Well, appreciate it. That's all, really.
Well, appreciate it, and suppose that'll be something that should hopefully at least not catch us off guard.
I was trying to figure out how to make magic stuff for the Hecate. I can't figure it out. Not yet, anyway.
Might be for the best.
You're right, Glint. I should try harder.
That is not what I said.
But it's what you thought.
Is
I
it?
gotcha.
No.
Wink.
I'm gonna make sure we don't run into any space whales now.
Okay.
That would be really bad.
So, with the vaguely cryptic concerns of Ichisu voiced to the group, the crew disperses back to their various locales. Shot. Please make me a computers check.
Yeah, 29.
29? Natural 20. Yeah, so you serve as the ship's science officer. I'm like 90% certain.
At least most of the time.
Yeah, at least most of the time. And one of the days that one of the times that you're actively performing your duties, need to find. Aha, here it is. Yeah. During this, when you're performing your duties, one of the things you do is that you scan for things around you, and something, but probably near the end, like end of the second day, something pops up on your scans. And with a natural 20, it is another ship.
Hey, Kasumi, we got a ship in the vicinity.
Oh, have we attempted to hail them, or are they putting out any signals we should be concerned about?
Let me check, but I will send you where they're coming from.
Are they coming straight towards us or askew from us?
Yeah, are they
Um,
in our direction? Are they on like a direct intercept course?
with the natural 20, I'll give this to you. They are on currently a collision course. So like if you both keep moving, they'll eventually hit you.
Looks like they're on either an intercept course or they got no control and they're gonna run right into us. One of the two.
It's safe to assume it's the former, not the latter. Warm up the guns, and I'll...
Taking evasive actions.
Yep, I'll get the engines ready for whatever's coming.
Should we try hailing them, see who they are?
We'll
Would be
fire
good.
a warning shot across their nose.
Alright. Aiming directly for their engines.
You're going to fire.
No. not on them.
They should be able to recognize that we're at least warming the guns up if
Yeah.
they're coming
Bob,
towards
initiate
us.
the death blossom. We're gonna take these assholes down.
But no, I'm gonna shift our course so we don't hit them.
And
If they're on a direct intercept course and not hailing us, that's usually a cause for concern, and we should show the appropriate reaction that shows we're not going to be caught unaware. So
okay.
when they see guns being turned on, usually they'll have enough sense to say something. And if they don't, then we have probable cause to assume the worst.
Yeah. Quick question. Are the shields, are we able to like transfer power from one side to another?
I believe I can do that with my ship combat
Actually,
abilities.
that is actually science officers.
Oh, is that science officer?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's called balance.
Yeah, I knew one of us could do it. But yes,
Okay.
it is a thing we can do.
And all
You go on.
all the I see like all the dice roll for all the weapons here.
Mhm.
Am I just clicking those and it's going off my dexterity?
It is based off of your attack bonus. Yes.
My attack, so I should roll on my sheet.
Yeah. So it's just your attack bonus, your range attack bonus,
Okay.
and then the damage is on the other sheet.
Okay. But yeah, I primed the guns.
Beautiful. Just checking things. Don't worry about it. Just looking at stuff. What I'm looking at doesn't matter. So yeah, you warm up the guns. I will check. I will. actually
Music
pull you
did
over.
die.
Did it die? Oh no. I will pull you over to this screen. This is you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just stopped itself.
Let me make sure that you guys have can control it.
Is this us? The white one?
That is you. The one with the white. Yes. Controlled by. I'm gonna give this control only to our boy Ark because he's the pilot.
Yeah, let him steer.
Yeah.
Let me worry about fucking everything up.
Jeez, what was I about to look up? I was about to look something up. Oh, fixing the music. One sec.
You look up-
Decided to stop.
I love pilot action. Fly. No skill check. Regular.
You just
Move
go.
the ship.
Dude, we should get like a grapple gun.
I believe you can.
Hell yeah, we're gonna get a space harpoon and start towing ships in.
Maybe they finally got Fred boat too.
Oh no.
He's been poached. Wait, are we still in the drift?
You guys are currently in the drift. Yes.
It's end of day 2. 3 days to get to the station.
Yeah. I
always forget
realized
the name
I
of-
didn't have a drift background, so I was using the regular space background. But yes, you can be intercepted by other ships in the drift. It is a physical space.
Do I get bonus to attacking if I'm plugged into the if I plug my brain into the ship's weapons?
Can you do that?
I don't think your ship is capable of doing that.
Okay.
I say that because there are ships that do that.
And she can. She has the data jack.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do.
And there's particular like there's like systems you can get. I'm pretty sure that like will help you with that. I
So I
see
can shoot with my mind.
something.
Before I continue, are we evading or fighting?
At the moment, we're warning them not to approach the way they are and waiting for them to hail us. Continue course. We have no reason to stop.
Since you guys are not acting this round, are just sort of like getting ready if shit goes down, they will.
Oh, another question. Do they have any insignia or anything on their ship?
They are several kilometers away from you.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, each of these little tiles represents about 5 kilometers.
Damn.
Yeah. So you
Space
can't
is
see
big.
them. Space is
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, they're
You
getting
can't see
closer, but they're not close yet.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. They are going to continue to move 6 squares forward, continuing their interception. The intercept course.
Digisu will get on comms and say, if you can stay. So they move 6.
Yeah, they move 6 hexes. That's their full speed.
All right. And we can ascertain that they can tell that we have our weapons primed.
You don't know if they know that. Do lasers take like ammo or anything? No. It is powered by your ship's reactor.
Okay.
All our weapons are 5 except for the turret, which is 10.
10, yeah. Which is currently out of range, but if we move within range, but we do have the capability of moving in range and attacking, or
Yeah, absolutely. So how Starship Combat works, that each of you has a role. I know Glint's the pilot, Preacher is the engineer, Shots is the science officer, and I think you're the gunner.
I am. So
Yeah.
We start with the engineering phase, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not in combat right now.
Okay.
You have not initiated combat. You just see another ship that will it will intercept your path if they continue flying this way. They have not fired. They have not hailed you though. So this is definitely a sketchy situation, but you're not sure what their plan is.
Right. Glint, I'm gonna prepare to fire if they come in range. Should we slow down and wait to see if they pass, or if they turn towards us? I trust your instincts.
Perhaps we should hail as a warning?
I figured turning the guns on was the warning.
Well, they aren't deterred.
All right. Tell them to
I'll keep our
tell them
current
to
course.
tell them to break intercept course, or they'll be fired upon.
I will turn on the comms and attempt to hail them.
Sure thing. Yeah. You open up the comms. You send out just like you're not sure what their sort of frequency is, so you can send out like a crossband broadcast. And what do you say?
This is the crew of the Hecate. You are currently on an intercept course with us. Diverge your path or you will be fired upon.
I assume you're still flying forward.
Yes.
Excellent. So you can move with your speed.
Is holding an action a thing? Because that's what I was kind of thinking of doing.
Yeah, you're holding an action. That's absolutely, you're allowed to hold an action.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the trigger is if they enter within range and they don't hail you back.
Yes.
Excellent. Does the Hecate continue to move on its path?
I would say so.
So a little bit about Starship Combat is that you maintain your momentum, so you have to sort of go forward. There are abilities you can do as a pilot that can reorientate your ship really quickly, or you can just take a normal turn. There's also go back off, where you can sort of just like shunt your ship backwards. But generally, you sort of have to keep moving unless you like tell me you stop your ship.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You are within range. They do not hail.
Okay.
I would like to scan computer after when I get to the helm phase.
You are unfortunately not within range.
Actually, our turret weapon.
I counted 10 out.
Oh.
They're not within range.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're 10 feet out of range.
Well, when they enter into range, if they continue to enter.
They are 10 kilometers out of range.
Well,
yes.
Then I will hold my scan until they're in range.
I think I might be able to. Yes, I'm gonna do.
See all these cool things, and it's like you need computer 6. Like shit, I'm at 2.
Yes, you definitely need some pretty good. There you go. They're 12 hexes. That'll make it a little bit easier to base off hex, not off distance.
And I'll hold an action to divert to the weapons.
Absolutely.
Damn.
That is. What is their piloting? Got it. So they cannot use full power ahead. They will move their speed forward.
And I fire. One other question.
Yes.
When I do make an attack, am I able to target certain things, or is it just on the creature in quotes?
Don't fire. Don't fire yet. Wait until I divert,
Okay.
because then you can have a benefit to your shot.
I do not believe you are able to do that yet. There is an ability called precise targeting, but that requires you to be level 12.
Last question.
Yes.
Does my Sunder ability come into play here?
It does not.
Darn it!
No.
Sticks her arm out the window with the weapon.
Yeah.
Why don't these things have range? That's real weird.
Actually, you can, with my ability, target specific things.
You can use, there's an ability that the science officer can use where if you hit the critical, if you crit hit a ship or you pass what's called the critical threshold, you can damage a random system. But the science officer can do a thing where you can target a certain system that where if you hit crit, it will damage that particular system. And not all systems are like, if you damage the life support system on like the oxygen ship, nothing will happen because they don't have life support systems. So
They don't need air.
They don't need air. They're undead.
Oh, it's the mana ships from FTL. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the rock ones. Like, go ahead, blow out my window. See if I care.
Yeah, I got no
Fire,
window.
fire.
That's what
I just
Glint's like
stomp
right
on
now.
it.
Who needs air, you know?
Yeah, who the fuck needs air?
Glint and Clara will be fine.
That is true. Glint and Clara will be fine. You guys don't need air.
And we're fine in the vacuum.
Did you see would probably be fine for a little bit, but
I'll die.
yeah.
Kasumi and Shots will be two frozen husks lost to the stars.
Yep.
So would Bill.
You
Poor
have
Bill.
space. You have suits on. You do have your suits on. Ooh,
Yeah, wait, we
that's
can't
fun.
lose. We gotta keep Bill alive.
Exactly.
They fire a missile at you.
Do we get to take our held actions?
You do at this point. So you guys are held action first, so you guys can fire first. So you fire first.
Let me do my divert so that you get a boost.
Absolutely. Divert.
So-
You'll be attacking the front of their ship.
So this is a divert is engineering, and it's a DC 10 plus 1/2 times X tier. I'm not sure what that means, but as long as you know what
your ship's tier is 2.
Okay, so sure, it sounds like that's like 12 or something. Oh. I don't want to do math, Pathfinder.
Divert. So DC. So 1/2. That is. I think 13.
It would be 13, yeah.
DC 13.
28.
1.5 times 2.
28.
Yeah,
I
that's
want my
fine.
degrees of success so that this does 1,000,000 damage.
Um,
That's not how this works.
So weapons. So yeah, any ones you roll will become
a 2.
2s, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the only weapon you can use is the light particle beam.
Nope,
Um,
any weapon. Oh,
I have a new question.
yes.
Am I able to target the missile as well?
No.
Damn it!
You are not able to do that, unfortunately.
Alright. 23.
23. That for sure hits. Sorry, I'm just drawing a thing so I can track their ship. Doing some pen and paper bullshit. You can't see it because my computer's being weird.
Alright, and then this is just for damage.
Yes. Roll your damage.
Choose target acting character. Screen. Choose a target. Choose own
Which
starship.
weapon are you using?
Light particle beam.
Light particle beam.
The only one.
Yeah, they're 6 hexes away, so that's the only one we can use.
Yeah. So let's see.
It keeps telling me to click a.
Can you select the token?
I cannot.
Your ship's token? Okay, I will just do this, all players. Try again. Select the ship and then click the button.
Click on token on the screen to choose target. Click on token on the screen to choose target.
How
Range
about
is
It needs to
roll
click on
2D
the enemy
roll,
one.
Roll 3d6 for me. Just roll 3d6. You've hit.
Oh jeez. All right. You know.
Just roll 3d6 for me. This will be easier. Excellent. 13 damage. You fire the weapon. You blast through their front shields and do damage to the hull directly.
Nice.
Yes. So their front shields are out.
And if I don't know if we're all on the hailing whatever, but I'm just like I'm gonna fuck you up.
They make an attack. Look at your
Oh yeah,
ship.
can I scan them now?
Okay. So your target lock DC is 22. That is a hit. They'll be hitting your front shields as well. Yeah, it hits you definitely. And
Definitely.
you yes. You take 4d8 damage to the front of your ship. So you take 17 damage to the front of your ship. So you subtract that from your forward shields. Any left over, if you have any left over, it's done to your ship instead.
Okay. You take
So
2 to the
4
ship.
shields. Yeah.
So yeah,
Where's the
your shields go down as you're hit with a high explosive missile. And we're going to enter Starship Combat proper. So
Frost didn't get to do their held action.
Frost, what's your action? You're scanning them?
To scan them, yeah, so I can
Yeah,
learn.
my bad. Yeah, please roll scanning.
So that's DC 5 plus 1.5 times their target tier plus countermeasures if they have any.
Any countermeasures? They do not have any countermeasures.
So 1.5, what's their tier?
What is their tier? They are a tier 1 ship.
Okay, so 5, 6.5. Okay, so every 5 over that, I get to learn a new thing about them.
That's 5, so that's 5, 6, that's 7. So every 5, so you can learn 2 things.
Basic information like where their living crew complement and ship classification, size, speed, maneuverability, and their defenses, AC, TL, total and current hull points, total and current shield points in each quadrant, and core PCU value.
So what do you get to learn 2 of those? What do you want to know?
Those are the 2 of the options.
Yeah, for
Defenses and basic information.
So I get to pull up all their stats.
You can pull up 2 of their stats. So what 2 things about them do you want to learn?
Ship classification and total and current hull points.
Sure thing. Ship classification this is a, let me check the thing. This is a medium explorer. So very similar make, it's the same classification as your ship. And current and total hull points. Their total hull points is 60, and they currently have 52. So, we begin the combat properly as shots have been fired. First up, at the engineering phase. Engineer.
Are we considered in? Are any of the systems in critical damage?
You
I know we took a hard hit there, but
you did not take a hard hit. You took 2 hull damage, so you're fine.
Oh, that 17 damage looked bad. Okay.
It took away your shields, but your hull. So critical threshold is a quarter of your maximum hull points.
Okay.
I think or maybe it's less. I'll have to look that up.
Patch systems. All right, so I guess so. I have a clear idea of what I could do with my engineering. Is anything need to be patched, or I can't do overpower, and I guess nope, I can't do quick fix either because that takes 12 ranks.
Yep.
Overpower and quick fix are not usable. If I divert to the shields, oh yeah, I could restore an amount, so I could put some of the shields back up. I guess I'll do that. I will divert to the shields.
What's your make that roll as 13.
Yeah, it'll be that same roll.
Yeah. What is your PCU, by the way?
I have no idea what that means.
Where would I find that?
It would be on where?
It'd be where? Oh.
Your PC is 150.
Oh, okay. That's part of the ship, I think, right?
Yeah, it's part of your ship.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Under systems.
So you can recover seven shield points with this.
All right, so that's a
Pretty
22.
good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. 22. So yeah, just check if you get any bonuses or have an above. Excellent. So yeah, you can put 7 shield points back to the front quadrant of the ship. They're going to do the same thing. Their DC is. So their DC is 11. Yes. Yeah, and their shields are restored. Back to full shield in front. So that is the engineer's turn. After that, it is the helm phase. So, shots, please make a piloting check for me.
I'm not shots, but
I mean, Glint, my bad.
21.
21. Cool boy. That's a 31 from them.
Whoa.
Yeah, they rolled really good. Excellent. So that means they. So in Starship Combat, you want to go first. You want to go last, actually, because you can position your ship better for the gunnery phase. So shots, you go first. What do you do?
It's a good
No,
question.
Glint, my bad.
Well, it says
Actually,
the
the
science
science
officer
officer-
can go first during this phase if they want.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If you want to go first, you can. Sorry.
Let's see. I don't have a whole lot I can do because I don't want to divert too much or balance too much of the shield points. I guess try to do target systems so if we get a critical hit we can pick a spot and blow it up.
Sure. Where's the science officer?
Just computers push DC 5 plus 1.5 times their tier plus countermeasure.
So again, it would be DC 13 for you. Do you want to target? Yeah. So roll. Let's see. Yes. Excellent. Do you want to target the core, the engines, life support, the sensors, or the weapon?
Weapons.
Weapons. You target weapons. So yeah, if you're also if you roll 19 or 20 on the attack, it does critical. So if you hit on 19 or 20, and if you do that, you deal damage. You're good to go. Shot, Glint. So just a heads up, your maneuverability is 1, so it means you have to move at least one spot if you want to do a quarter turn.
To do a quarter turn?
To do a quarter turn, you have to move once. So if you want to move all the way around, you have to move up, sideways, up, down, sideways. Move, turn, move. You have good maneuverability. If you have perfect maneuverability, you can just turn all you want. You don't.
Are we saying to fight or are we moving on?
I can keep the shields up. They look like they're here for a fight.
Well, if they want one, I did find a pretty sweet spot where their weapons are.
Just keep our most defensible side up. I'll take them down. And then we can use their parts to make our ship even better by having our ship eat theirs.
Don't think that's how that works.
It depends on the ship.
So I'm thinking move to the side of them. That way we can keep our front shields kind of more protected.
It's a good idea.
Sure. You're much faster than they are, so you can move up 10 axes. Yeah.
Would that work?
Once turn. Yeah, you need to go.
This is only 5 hexes. So we'd still be within range from all our weapons.
Yep.
So yeah. I will go along that path, and I want to do evade.
Absolutely.
Evade is DC 10, 1.5 times tier, so 13.
I don't see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Let's do AC and plus. Yeah. Okay, no bonus. Excellent. So yeah, roll.
21.
Jesus, guys. 21, 21, 21, 21.
22 before that.
22 before that. So yeah, you can move that spot, and you have a +2 to your AC. To your AC and your TL target lock. Where you guys moving? You have control of the ship. You can control the token.
Yeah.
You can move the token wherever you want.
We ride to Valhalla.
Yeah, you fly that way. You zoom around.
And we're still within 5 hexes.
Yes, it is their turn. How far away? 5 hexes away. Do this. What do they do in this? I know what they want to do. They can't quite do it.
Yeah, they're trying to get to our front shields.
They're trying to do a flyby, and they can't. They're not quite fast enough. Their turret.
Is a flyby like a move in, shoot, move out kind of thing?
A flyby is that they have to cross you on the map, and they can attack any quadrant on your ship if they succeed. And if they do succeed, they don't get opportunity attacked.
I was playing it safe.
Yeah, you're playing it safe, which is good. They are going to use their turret, though, spins over, and it's going to target your closest side, which is your aft, and they're going to fire another missile. +5 to hit. That's a miss.
Yeah, 24 AC.
24 AC. You have really high AC. I'm starting to think you might have done that wrong. Or maybe it's something else. We'll look into it later. So yeah, they are going to actually move this way, though. They're going to move away from you.
Do I not get to shoot?
Yeah, sorry, I did that wrong. It is the gunnery phase after this, and they fired first, but you can fire now, but they moved away from you.
Come on.
Were they able to hit us from?
They from where they are now. Yes, they can hit you.
All right. Well, only one weapon again.
That is a
6.
miss. Yes. Yeah. Top of the order. It is engineering once again.
Just gonna work on getting our shields back to full.
Divert power.
Still no.
That's enough. You had 7. Bringing your forward shields up to 14. Almost back up to full. They're going to do something as well. And they actually fail.
Nice.
Look at But after that, it is the helm phase. Science officers, do you want to go now? You can go now.
Yeah, I'll do another scan, see if we can learn more about him.
Sure. Yes, that is a success.
Let's see. So same ones with the first two things, right?
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you can learn 2 things about them.
Living crew complement and their AC.
Excellent. Their AC is 18, and their living crew complement is 6.
What a week. Fire the space drugs at him.
Maybe
Get
that's
them
what they're really.
fucking blasted. They are going to do something against you. That is a success.
What they do?
You don't know.
Well then.
But they did something. It is the helm phase. Pilots, please make a piloting check.
Piloting check. 25.
You rolled 27.
God damn it!
Yeah,
This is just like with Clara, but opposite.
exactly. I'm so glad they're better at you than this. It is your turn.
So, just so I understand, like, if I wanted to turn, I would move, and then I can turn, like, any direction.
You can make a quarter turn.
Quarter turn, so it'd be like that.
You go up, yeah. Sort of like, yeah. So up, and then you can
One.
you turn up, and then you have to turn this way.
2.
Yeah. This, yeah.
That would be 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5. I think I'm just going to evade again.
Sure thing. Roll your check.
18, which is a success. Keep that AC high.
Yeah. They will do something. This way. They'll move up. I'll leave them there. Oh, they did succeed. This way, and they perform a successful flyby against you. So that means that they can attack any quadrant on your ship when it comes to the gunnery turn. Gunnery turn. Players actually shoot first.
So they're in range of all the weapons, and if I make multiple attacks, it goes down by how much?
There is the fire at will. You can fire any 2 Starship weapons, regardless of the arcs. But these attacks are made with a -4. You can fire 2 weapons.
I can fire 2 weapons without any penalty?
At a -4. At a -4.
Oh, at a -4.
You add a -4. Yes. You can fire the turret twice.
The turret. Wait.
Fire the turret twice if you want.
Was I always able to fire? Wait. Is firing the turret twice out of -2? Or -4?
Yeah, absolutely. You can fire the turret twice. It's
You can fire any 2 Starship weapons regardless of their arc.
Yes.
Oh.
So how arcs work is that there's a forward arc, starboard, port, and aft arcs.
Okay, yeah, I got
there's
I have a
that.
question.
Which can fire at any arc. Yes.
So for broadside, it says level 6, push 1 RP. What does push mean?
This is my first time running one of these. Push.
It's like I also have one for full power.
Okay. Push actions are difficult to perform but can yield greater results. You cannot perform a push action unless our system is malfunctioning or wrecked.
Okay, so we can only do it when we're like at 100.
Yeah. So if that system was broken, you wouldn't be able to do this, but you currently can because your systems are fine.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, we can
explain
do
push
broad
again?
sections when we be level
push
6.
Actions
Yeah.
indicated are difficult to perform but yield greater results and perform push action if necessary. Okay. I mean, out of -4 and they have an 18 AC, that's not great because I just have a +5.
Ooh, yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna do one attack with the flak, because that does our most damage.
It's a little hard to tell, but I'll rule that you can attack with the flak if you want.
Wait, why can't I?
You can. The flak is in your aft.
Oh!
It's your back.
Doesn't say we should be able to because we're asked to
that's
ask
what
to
I'm
be.
saying. I'm saying yes. I'm saying
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
And your turret is your highest damage, not your flak.
Turret and flak are the... Oh, no, they're not.
Yeah, your turret is 2d6, your flak is 3d4.
Why would I use the... Why would I use... And the turret can hit anything. Why would I use any other weapon?
Because sometimes
Multiple attacks.
multiple gunners.
Oh.
Yeah, because the
Alright.
more gunners we have, the more people that can shoot weapons for us.
Where's Bill Rye?
Bill Rye is a mess sergeant. He is not fucking hopping in a turret.
The mess sergeant that shot at us with a gun and had a sword.
Yeah, he knows how to use a rifle. He doesn't know how to use a turret.
It's just a big rifle, Bill. Come on.
24 definitely hits. You'll be hitting their aft right now. So roll your 3d6.
Does that one still be coming too?
No, because you did not push. You did not divert powers to weapons.
Okay. So, 9.
9 damage. Yeah, so that brings their aft shields to 0, and you deal some damage. Yeah, you fire. They're going to fire on you. Yeah, they can't hit you with anything but their turrets, so they're going to launch another missile at you. That's a natural 20.
24. 24.
Yeah, they hit with a natural. They didn't hit.
I
with a
know.
natural 20. Yeah. Yeah. So they definitely hit. So you check their damage. So we're just doing double. We're going to do the double damage for dice.
Well, you were doing double damage or double dice?
Double damage.
Okay.
And we're dead. Alright, guys. So I'll make a space hippie next time.
I'll make a space vlogger.
And I'll farm the legs.
Jesus Christ. What's your HP, by the way?
Our hull points are at 53 right now.
53. Okay.
Aft shields are
you take
max.
you take 60 damage to your aft shields.
The fuck?
Yes.
So 60 minus 15 is 45.
Yep, so we are almost dead.
Yeah, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, you fire, boom. That is definitely a critical threshold. Check exactly what this does. There we go. When a critical damage is scored, the attacking PC should roll Okay, so they're gonna roll D100, and they're gonna see what happens. See what happens to your ship, guys. Okay.
Question.
Okay. Yes.
How did they do 60 damage when they only have 4d6? Is it critical? What's their
48.
48?
Yeah, they rolled 4d8s. I might have rolled the wrong damage last time, which is my mistake, but they
No.
rolled 48. They rolled 2 8s and 2 7s. They rolled really fucking good. Just pulling up exactly the condition you have on this. Okay. So they rolled a 90 on their D100. So your power core is now glitching. Condition applies to all engineer actions except for hold it together and patch. Engineering now takes a -2 penalty to all their rolls.
Awesome. Okay.
That is the end of that round. Engineering.
I am going to patch.
Roll patch.
You said it was considered glitching, right? So it's one
It's
action.
considered glitching. One action, DC 10 plus 3.
Actually, the number of actions can be reduced by raising it by 5, but it's only one action, so I don't need to reduce it. Well, it's going to be a 15 now since you said I have a -2.
All things but hold it together and patch.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. Because you're literally trying to that's
28.
just you trying to 28. Yeah. There's a giant explosion. The engines cut out for a second, then they kind of relight and keep going. Sparks are flying. The ship is shaking, and they're just Kasumi in the basement with her robot, just fucking with a duct tape and wrenches, just trying to tape and fucking solder fucking wires back together as you take a fucking Titanic hit. It is their engineering phase, and they're going to do something as well, and they fail. Their engineer sucks. After that, it is the helm phase.
Shots, you want to go first?
No, because I need to know how we're positioned.
Oh, we have to roll for who goes first, right?
Roll your body check. Ooh, boy, that wasn't a great roll on their part.
24.
You go,
Woo!
you go second.
Good.
Yeah. And Starship Combat is fucking intense. I love it. So yeah, you go second. So they're going to go. They failed their divert to their engines. 1 turn. 2. Actually, no, they're not going to do that. They're going to go back over here. I think they're over here. Yeah, they're over here. They're going to do a flip. They're going to try to do a flip and burn. And they fail. They succeed. So they flip 180 degrees. 1, 2, 3. They're going to move half their. They flip 180 degrees and we'll move half their speed. So now they're coming right at you. Yeah. After that, it is now the Hecate's turn. Your aft shields are gone.
I have one other question.
Yeah.
Am I able to use my mitigate powers any way on the ship?
I'm going to say the ship is not a living thing and does not have a soul for you to it's not really. The ship is ship combat is it doesn't personal abilities do not really apply in these conditions. It's just like you working as a team with the ship's tech.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, that would mean you'd take the damage, and like damage done to the ship is like enough to disintegrate a person. Like it would kill you outright. It's like being essentially you would be taking the damage. Like if you got shot with a missile, you're just like, I absorb some of that damage. It would just destroy your body.
I mean,
It's not really 60 damage. It's
like 100.
60 damage to a ship.
It's like 600 damage to a person.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I could do a flyby right now, couldn't I?
If you're able to maneuver around, you sort of have to cross either over them or by them. So if you're able to like turn and like go, I'll let you try it.
Move normal can move through enemy without provoking. So you don't provoke if you're just next to them.
Yeah, it's just
only
like
if you
move
cross
over
over.
top of them. Because if you like cross over them, you sort of get to attack anything. If you do flyby, you can like you don't get attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can do a flyby whenever you want, but if you don't do the maneuver, you can they'll get an opportunity.
But if I were to move like from here to here, they wouldn't get an attack.
No.
Okay. It's only if I were to go like here.
Yeah, if you fly through their space, then they could get an opportunity attack because you fly really close then.
Okay. So right now I just don't want to show my aft to them really.
Yeah, you kind of want to keep your butt away from them.
So I'm going to... I think I'm actually going to also do a flip and burn. I can do the movement before I do the flip, right? Because it says move half speed and turn 180, not...
Yeah, I'll let you move your half speed and then turn. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm going to yeah, because it says fail, no rotation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move out here. We're just gonna use our turn anyway, so yeah, then I'm going to make the piloting check.
Absolutely. Yeah, that succeeds. Your entire ship. You pull some fucking like dogfight shit and just go, then like just flip around, and are now directed the other way. That is the end. Actually no, they're gonna do a science officer check. And fucking fail.
Good.
They have a really good pilot. Like their pilot's very good. The rest of them are kind of shit. Excellent. So it's a gunnery phase. Oh no, sorry. Shots. You were waiting to see how you're positioned.
Yep. Let's see. Can't
Sorry
get
if I
to
move
our
this out of
back.
range for anything.
Oh no, can't get to our back, which is good. How much can I shift? Since I can only shoot at it straight right now, I think I'm going to try to balance our shields.
Sure.
I cannot now. It has one short.
Yeah. I think this is a really good opportunity. Let me check your ships. Yes. So you have a Mark II do node. So essentially what that means, I believe, yeah, twice per round you can add a +1 to any roll.
Oh.
Yes. You have a Mark II, gives you a bonus of 1, so you can add a +1 to any roll. Anyone can take these. from the dual node.
And we can do it after we roll.
So yeah, you can do it after your roll. Yeah, you can be like, oh, I failed, I'll add the roll. But it's really low bonuses, so it's like just in those clutch moments.
You want to take that, Frost?
I guess so, because we need to put more shield points in the front. After rebalancing, every shield must have at least 10% of the total current SP. Which is fine, because it means they'd have to have like 2 in order for it to be okay.
If you rebalance, you get 11. You get 11 in each quadrant.
Yes, but since they can't hit our back, I'm not going to worry about that one. So I think I might take points from the sides to put it into the forward.
We only need 1 point in forward.
You only need 1 point in forward to get to your max.
Or
Then...
could we shift all of them to forward, or?
No,
shift the shield points
your
from
maximum
1.
is 15.
Okay.
So yeah, then never mind. Well, I guess I'll take 1 from starboard and put it in forward.
Sure. Let me check. I don't know if that's exactly what you can do. Let me check. Shift from shield to balance. Oh yeah, so you can do that if you want to just take a point and put it to starboard into it. Absolutely, do that. Go ahead.
And that's all I can do.
Excellent. After that, it is the gunnery phase. For some reason, I think. Excellent. Their captain's going to do something. They have a captain. That is a success. So, gunnery. Players shoot first.
Okay.
Yeah, you could use your aft, your forward guns or your turret.
Right, that doesn't work.
Might as well use the turret if there's no
Yeah.
downside.
Where is it? 11 unfortunately misses. They are going to fire.
22 seconds.
Ooh, 22 minus how much?
-4, so it's an 18.
An 18. You using the turret?
It's... Am I
Yeah,
in
you're
range
using the
of
turret.
others?
Yes. You can choose to use a different one if you want to, but you can try the turret twice.
I'm
It
not
hits.
in range with any of the other ones.
Yeah, it absolutely hits. Their target lock is a bit lower, but you don't have any target lock weapons. So yeah, that hits. Roll your damage.
For fuck's sake!
6. Their front shields are down. Actually,
yes.
They were down before.
they got them back.
I thought they kept failing.
They're failing to something else.
Wait,
They
didn't we do a flyby?
succeeded. You did do a flyby. Oh no, you didn't. Sorry, no, you didn't.
No, I did
You
turn it. I did the turn
You did the
Oh, okay,
instead.
fine.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we were not facing them with our rear end.
Yeah. So what happened there is you took down the front shields. They restored it, and then they failed every other engineering check. Beautiful, beautiful. They're going to fire. Oh, they fired and they missed. They fired another missile and they absolutely fucking whiffed it. Because they suck. Engineer.
I'm gonna patch up our shields because if they get behind us, we're fucked.
Absolutely. Roll to divert power to shield.
Oh, now I failed.
Did you want to take the +1?
It's still at a penalty.
Not for. Oh wait, yeah.
No,
not for patching, but
patched.
Oh,
You've patched the system, so you can.
Oh, okay. So it's good. Okay.
You're good. Yeah.
Then if I take the +1, it'll make.
Yeah, take the +1.
Yeah. So taking the +1 puts it at 13. We're good.
Fantastic. So you can add 7 to your aft, or 6 to your aft, 1 to your starboard, whatever you want to do. Excellent. Their engineer's going to go. They're going to try to do a thing, and they fucking failed again.
Good.
It's not a hard DC. It's an easier DC on their ship than yours. They keep rolling like below a 5.
Good. Screw these guys.
It is the helm phase. Pilots, please roll your piloting check, and then. Pretty good.
Oof.
Unfortunately, they go first.
Which means we go first.
Yeah. Every time their pilot can't roll below a 10. Their engineer can't roll above a 5.
Yeah, but their gunner can roll natural 20s.
The gunner is a hit or miss. They've fired 4 rockets and only hit you twice. So they're 50-50 right now.
How many rockets they got left?
You don't know.
Okay, I'm going to do a flyby.
Sure thing. Yeah, you fucking zoom by. Piloting check.
That is 15 plus times tier 1.5. So 18. Oof.
They get an opportunity attack on you. You do get to attack their any quadrant they want, but they also get to attack any quadrant they want right away.
Mm-hmm.
And they do not use their missile, but they do miss horribly with their laser cannon. It is their turn. You have your butt is looking at them, so they're going to flip and burn, and succeed. Flip all the way around. We're gonna go this way. No, they're gonna actually go this way, just sort of a little up. And they're going to target your aft. Once again, Gunnery Phase.
Science officer.
Science officer. My bad. They succeed on their science officer. Shit. Shot. Come on. Frost?
With your science officer action. Our butt is facing them. Maybe balance.
Yep.
Balance up, so you can shift your shields. Shift shields around.
Forward to back.
Yep. You replace them. You two swap.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the little icon on your ship. The front shields kind of go down. The back ones come back up. Gunnery Phase. They're in. Ooh.
Stop sounding excited. You've
No,
got
this is
your
good
you've got your good
This
shot.
is good for you. This is good for you.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty sure. You have a Flak Thrower. Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, here it is. So your back is the flak. Here. Range be fired against targets. Okay, so if they fire a missile at you, you can use the flak to try to destroy it.
Well, I wish I knew that before.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. So
that would have been
if you-
super useful for when we got hit in the rear and took that missile.
Yes, I forgot about that. My bad. No, I forgot you had a flak. My bad.
Can I retroactively try to save us from that critical?
I'm going to say no, but I'll do some behind the screen shit to sort of repay my fuckery. But it is your turn first.
Yeah,
So
when we make our new characters as we're horribly blown apart, they get to be 10 levels higher to compensate.
10 levels? You get that much.
You killed us almost in one hit.
It was an accident. It was also very hard to see. But no, it's a gunnery. So you guys fire first. Players fire was fire first.
Oh, that's not right. That's my reflex save.
Sure. That's
16.
16.
And I'll roll for the flak, I guess.
Sure.
Just fuck their missiles. You know, I asked too if I could shoot out their missile.
Yes, you did, and it's like the back one. It's I forgot about it. It was my bad. That's a DM fumble.
Ugh.
I'll let Rin slap the shit out of me when we meet in real life,
I don't
or he'll let you slap the shit out of me. Either way, it's gonna be a
slap
fun
the
thing.
shit out of you.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we're doing a thing and it's just that kind of night.
Sure. If you want to roll for the flak right now, you can, because they're gonna fire us.
The first night is going to be slapping the shit out of everybody. Let's see who goes first. So it's me.
Well, does my thunder come into play for this? Because I'm destroying a thing.
It does not.
Alright.
If they fire a weapon, it does hit. They roll a natural 18. Oh wait, plus. Yeah, no, it does hit.
22.
22. Yeah. They hit a 23.
I should have evaded.
There's only 19 damage though. They did not roll nearly as good.
Okay, so
They almost rolled
that-
max damage the time they crit you. It was like the worst roll to get when critted on.
So we're down to 4 hull points and no shields in the back again.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing next round.
It is next round, engineering.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Help.
Do the thing.
It's enough. Keep those shields running.
They're going to do
That's
a
all I
thing
can
as
do.
well. And they finally succeed at one thing.
Boo.
Yes. Helm check. Helm phrase.
Was there something you wanted to do for us?
Piloting.
Yeah, roll the piloting check.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, boy. That's bad for you.
These rolls, man.
Does the science officer want to do anything right now?
Guess put the power from the side shields to the. Wait, how much can they move?
I can only move like 5 or 6.
I guess
Not nearly as fast.
to the aft shields, since we could probably squeeze away or something.
Sure.
To take some from the sides to put it in the aft.
Sounds so tired. Frost, you okay?
Oh, I am exhausted.
Yeah, fair enough.
And also, we're 4 damage from death in space.
I will say that your ship going to 0 hull points does not result in you exploding.
I would like if it's a TPK and it's a legit TPK, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, this is
when
not
when it's a mistake TPK is when I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Ship being to 0 is not a TPK. It does not automatically kill all of you because that would be boring.
Crit missile, 80 damage. Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna try something. Oh shit.
Well, don't leave us in suspense.
They do a flyby and fail the DC, so you guys get to shoot on them. And you know that their front and aft shields have not come back up.
Cool.
Yes.
Good job. 19.
19. That attacks them. That attacks their. You attack the front or their aft as they fly by. That hits the hull points directly.
I don't think it matters unless I can target specific things.
You can. You can target their aft or their fore, their aft or their front right now. Their back or their front right now.
What does that mean, one way or the other?
They have no protection on either or.
But yeah, if I'm targeting us, like, can I target the cockpit and kill their pilot? Or
no, not so quite.
You're only targeting
the
front or back quadrant of the ship.
I got that, but I'm just doing damage to hit points basically.
You're just doing damage directly to hit points, which is good.
Yeah.
Hey.
15. I need to check something. Oh no, that's bad. Roll D100. Okay. You see something like you hit the hull.
Do all their missiles
their entire
explode?
ship shudders and keeps going. You have passed they have passed their critical threshold in damage with that hit. Something on their ship is broken. It is now Gunnery Phase. You get to fire again because you got attack.
I never moved.
Oh, my bad. You can move.
Yeah, so I'm going to move 2 hexes, shift, so they should only be able to hit our aft.
Absolutely. Gunnery Phase. Can they hit you right now?
That's what I'm trying to avoid, so.
Okay. Gunnery Phase. Shay, you can attack again.
16.
That unfortunately misses.
And 13. Goodness.
That misses as well. They're going to fire against you and miss horribly. However, you notice they don't shoot a missile. They fire a light laser cannon. And it misses because they rolled a 10. Top of the round, it is engineering.
Are our shields good right now?
Currently, you have 15 in your aft. You have about 10 in your sides and 7 in your front.
Do you guys want to boost anywhere else?
Probably weapons or piloting at this point.
Ark, are you doing good with piloting, or do you want to boost?
Yeah, speed is fine. We outspeed them easily.
Alright, I'll boost the guns then.
+2.
Excellent. All ones are now twos.
All ones are now twos.
Their engineer is going to go and... See, this is a bad engineer. That Quarley was good at his job. This is a shitty engineer. Helm phase, roll piloting check.
16.
16? Okay. Yeah, you go second.
Yeehaw.
Science officer, doing anything? Oh, jeez, I was at the edge.
Since our back shields are okay and we're going second, I'm going to try to target their systems again.
I'm just gonna move you a bit off over from the map, away from the edge, because you're heading that direction. You have the same distance between each other. Oh,
A little off the hexes.
Ooh.
yeah, that's weird.
All right.
What you doing?
Target systems.
Which system are you wishing to target?
Freaking guns.
Oh, I was say their weapons, so they'll leave us alone.
Sure, you target their weapons. Excellent.
Stop firing at us.
Stop it. They are going to move. They're not going to move their full speed. Getting close because they want to kill you. No, they're going to try to do another flyby.
All right.
Yeah. Let's check the flyby thing again just to make sure I have it.
15 plus 1.5 times tier.
Okay. Get off to the attack. Yay.
Woo!
Bullshit.
Unfortunately, that is a miss. It is your guys' turn.
Engineering.
You know, I don't.
It's Cliff's turn.
I know. I just wanted to shout engineering.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna do a back off maneuver.
Excellent. That's really smart.
Piloting DC 10 times plus 1.5, so 13.
13.
There we go.
Yeah.
A good roll on one of the easiest things.
Yeah. You can move half your speed backwards, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you just fucking hit the reverse button. You just hear a beep, beep as you shunt backwards.
We still have no shields.
You know, we see them go over, and then we just.
I was like,
Yeah.
our shields are in the ass now. What the hell?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
So yeah, you shunt backwards. It's less that you move backwards. You guys are constantly moving, so you just kind of slow down and they go forward. Yeah, you're not just like stopping. It's like that. You're continuing to move continuously throughout the stuff.
If we can move like to keep our distance at a 10, they may not keep us in range with their weapon, since they already moved, and it was their missiles that had the 10 range. I don't know about their other ones.
You can move up to half your speed backwards with this maneuverability.
Which is as far as I went.
Okay.
So,
5 hexes
but
backwards.
it is the gunnery phase. Gunnery Sergeant. G27.
Motherfucker. I rolled over a fucking 10 like, what, once?
A couple times. You've done about half their whole damage.
Yeah, but not all of it.
That's true. Do you want to done the push?
Sure.
All right, fire at will.
16.
16, unfortunately. Excellent. Engineering phase. They're going to roll, and oh hey, they did something.
Wait,
Yes.
don't I have a +2 to that right now?
No, it's the your
When
web,
you
your
do
damage
yeah, it
rolls.
becomes a 2.
Oh,
Yeah, your ones become 2s.
alright.
I was also at a -4 because you were pushed, so
Oh.
that would have been excellent. Engineering phase.
You're gonna fix the shields up.
Boost shields.
Is there still a +1?
Yeah, every round it resets.
It covers every round. So
So
yes, you
yeah,
can use
13.
it every round.
Perfect.
13. Just back. Get 7 back.
I put them in the forwards.
Yeah, their engineer rolled. They did a thing. Helm. Roll paladin check.
$26.
26. Yeah, you fucking beat him for that. Jesus.
Good.
Science officer, you doing anything?
Do scan.
You can learn 2 things. Actually, no, more than that. You can learn 3 things.
8.
I want to know the information about the weapon they've currently been attacking us with, since the missiles aren't coming anymore.
Sure. Yeah, you can scan. So you can get there is their primary weapon they've been using was a high explosive missile launcher. It had a range of 20 hexes, and is currently out.
Thank God.
Yes. If you can learn about their next weapon if you want to.
Yeah, I'll learn about the one they've been usually firing at us without it being the missiles.
Yes. The next one is a light particle cannon, a light laser cannon. It is a very short range of 5 and is in their forward half.
Well, we just have to stay out of range then.
Mm-hmm.
You will also know that that is their only 2 weapon systems.
Oh, so they physically can't hit us if we're behind
They
them?
can't hit you if you're behind them. Yeah, their big shit is gone. They're hoping to kill you with that. They almost did.
He'll let Glenn know, just stay behind them. They can't get us.
You can learn one more thing. You learned the 2 things, and part of that is like they only have 2 weapon systems.
Okay. Current shield points in each quadrant.
Absolutely. 2 in their front, 2 in their back, 3 in their sides.
They're almost out of shield.
So it's their turn first. They are going to attempt to flip and burn to shoot you, because they literally have to, and they just move 3 forward. They failed to flip and burn. Shots.
Oh wait.
Not really shots,
Glenn,
but
yeah.
Sorry, Glint. I don't know why I confuse those 2.
I don't know either.
Yeah, you're very different.
We're in prime position right now.
Give them hell.
Let me just see what options I have just in case.
You can move up a little bit.
No.
I know that.
Why?
Well, they literally can't hit you with anything.
Why would we make it even remotely easy for them now at this point?
It's true.
Well,
Okay, so
we
we
could FTL this and just target their life support then.
I
9
can't
hexes.
believe you
I'm
can
going
do
to.
that. I think you can do that.
Oh, yep.
I'm gonna move up.
If I do target system, we can choose life support and just blow it out if it crits.
I'm gonna move up just a little bit, so if they try running, we can hunt them down a little easier.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to do evasion.
Absolutely. Roll your thing. After that,
13's
into the
decent.
gunnery phase.
And with the old pew pew.
Motherfucker.
I'll let you do the push again.
Fun. Friggin' God.
Quick, purge
No,
your
you're not.
dice.
I'm using my fucking real dice.
Okay. Engineering.
It's a fucking 13.
Quick, purge your dice.
Engineering phase.
Yeah, I was just letting her finish.
Oh, fair enough.
There.
That's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice.
10,600.
10,606. Ooh, sex number.
Huh.
Unfortunately, that is. I believe that's an illegal move.
I fire that many times.
Death Blossom activate. I remember that Disney movie. Let's go.
So
At least it started with a nat 20.
This is starting that funny. So it is engineering phase.
I'll push weapons.
You push weapons. Roll your shit.
Nope.
Nope. Jesus, you got a 10 with a natural one.
And everybody
Yeah,
else
they're-
still rolls higher than me with a natural one.
They
Have more points
have more points than
than the engineer. Yeah, it's wild.
They failed engineering check. It is the helm phase.
21.
Ugh, gross. Yeah, you go second.
Natural
All right.
one for me is a 6.
On your base attack.
That's your attack. Your attacks have much less bonus than your skills.
There is no proficiency in this system.
They fly forward. They're full speed.
Fair.
Yeah, they're starting to get you can stay out of their range and you're faster than them. And their big shit is gone. They might be running.
Yeah, not so tough now when you can't absolutely obliterate and ass blast someone.
Just
Yep.
keep pace with
Okay,
them.
I'm just keeping pace. Staying outside of their range if I can.
Excellent. So yeah, gunnery phase. What did I roll? They can't do shit.
Bang. Is this just gonna go on forever?
It might.
Bang.
Bang.
Bang. There.
Unfortunately, you only get to fire twice with your push.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I want that third shot.
Excellent. They're trying to do something stupid this round. Okay. Engineering. Last. What is your next thing?
Yeah, we could either do the weapons to hopefully have it do more, or finish topping shields back off.
Is it back to me already?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I'll top the shields off. There you go.
Alright.
So let's see, another 7, so you can put
I was thinking 15 and 13.
yeah, sounds good.
Roll
Not so
piloting
tough
check.
without your fucking missile launcher.
They're not.
Fire the drugs at them. Maybe a coked up laser beam.
Piloting check from Clint.
Piloting check, I almost forgot. 29.
Yeah, so they go first, which is actually kind of good for them in this moment. So you're currently traveling in the drift. And they're going to attempt to emergency shunt out of the drift. It'll make a piloting check. I have a DC in my head. That fails. You see them attempt to, because it's a very complicated system, so you have to drop out of it early. It's like difficult and dangerous, but they are unsuccessful. They are now
just end up right in front of a planet.
Yeah, you might drop out in front of a planet. You might bomb a black hole. You might rip your ship apart if you like really fuck up. But they are unsuccessful. They are currently running, and so we're going to change this combat because they're trying to leave. So they're going to fly forward, try to stay out of your range, and try to drop out. I am going to roll until they hit this DC, and then if how many times they fail, you guys can attempt to disable the ship with through attacks. So someone wants to jump on another gun, like you can move between. Someone wants to jump on the forward gun and start firing at them.
That was one fail, by the way.
Yes, that is one fail of theirs. So if someone wants to jump on the forward gun and attempt to shoot this thing along with Ijusu, you can.
Well, I noticed you could use your piloting for attacks. If someone else wants to take over piloting. If anyone has any piloting skill.
Check.
I do not. I mean, I have I have 3 from my decks. That's about it.
Yeah, that's all I got too.
Mine's not even better.
Oof. Yeah, I'll stick to piloting the ship then.
Sure thing. So it takes them 3 rounds to drop out of the drift. So you guys can make 6 attacks at a -4 each.
Well, actually, Art, I have 2 ranks in piloting, so I could.
If you want to get down there.
I'll just say, you just need a pilot.
What are your?
You just need a pilot.
What
you
are
don't
the
need a
other
good
ones'
pilot.
ranged attacks?
Go ahead and take the guns, Arc. I'll pilot.
Gotcha. I'll get on the mining laser.
Sure. Yeah, it's quite easy to get within range. You're faster than them. Ijusu and Ijusu can make 3 attacks or 6 attacks at a -4. Glint, you can make 3 attacks or 6 attacks at a -4.
You know what? The more the merrier. I'll do 6 attacks.
Sure.
Natural 20. I'm rolling my dice, so I don't trust this fucking algorithm.
That's fine.
1, 2. 2 hits.
So 2 hits. You have natural 20 from Ijusu.
The second one was a 21, and the third one is a 9.
9. Okay, so you're on the turret, I assume, Ijusu?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still on the big gun.
So roll your damage. 16 times 2, which is 32. Nope.
Wait.
No, that's
right,
me.
because one was a critical.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I just rolled all of them together.
Excellent. Yeah. Do 16
So
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so the first one is going to be 24 damage, and the second one is going to be 10.
You do
34, 44, 50.
You have done to this ship 74 damage altogether throughout the entire battle. You fire. There is several explosions in the ship, and pretty soon you watch the engines gutter, and it starts to list, unpowered and unpropelled.
Cool, let's strip it and leave them here.
You would assume. So there's scanning it. Very easy to scan it. There is still an atmosphere on board. Some of the parts of the ship have been vented, just due to damage, but there is still atmosphere on board. And scanning it, there is still a crew complement of. You did more damage. You did some extra damage to it, so I'll roll and see how you've done it. Okay. You see that there are still 2 crew alive. You killed 4 of them with that.
And there's no...
Not for long. Hit him with the mining laser.
So you can continue to attack the ship and destroy it outright, or you can board it and attempt to salvage or capture whoever's inside.
You said there's no atmosphere?
There is still some atmosphere. A lot of the ship has been vented. A lot of the ship just was exposed to the vacuum and just sucked out, and leaving only 2 living crew.
Okay.
Getting salvage
The
could
other
be
ones
useful.
were either spaced or killed during the takedown.
With the damage we've taken from that one missile, I feel salvaging is probably ideal.
Okay.
I'll move us then.
Excellent. How long have we been playing?
We've only got 20 minutes left.
Fair enough. Yeah. We might end this a little bit early. You fly up to the ship. You have to essentially attach a tether to the other one, to the other ship, to be able to go across. Easy enough. You approach one of the airlocks. I would need someone to make an engineering check to see if you can override the locks of the system.
I got it.
And or repair it enough. In order to repair something enough for it to work.
Natural 20.
Oh, never mind. I won't even bother.
You're not fucking around. You were able... A couple,
It hurt our baby.
You get in there. There's a giant hole in the side of it. You can just reach into the side of this hole. You blast it in it. And you see the door like open a bit, close, open a bit, close, and it gets stuck, and then shook, opens suddenly. Entering in, first thing you notice, I'll say, as you approach this ship, it is a very sleek black design. If you guys can see the front of it, which you can't, so you're up close. The front of it appears it has like, just see how much. You see it has 8 sort of windows in the front of it. These circular windows. You open up the side. You enter into the ship. People can roll perceptions.
Perception.
15.
18.
24.
Walking through this ship, it is clearly like very militaristic. Like there's not a lot of creature comforts. It's very Spartan. You do come across the corpse of a dead crew member.
Oh no, how tragic.
I shoot them in the head.
Sure, you shoot them in the head. They're like floating listlessly in this gravity-less like environment. You shoot in the head and it just starts spinning.
Double tap, always double tap.
Exactly. Glint does not take chances.
Sure, this corpse, it's a humanoid corpse. It's wearing a suit. It's probably alive, or was.
We got attacked by plombies, I'm sure. I'm sorry, splombies. Space plant zombies.
Those are called the Yoxians, and they do not like being called that.
They're splombies. It's what they are. They're space plant
that's a
zombies.
So yeah, this body just starts kind of floating there, just shot, and just starts to rotate in 0G. You can approach the bridge, which is the surviving atmosphere is mostly contained to the bridge and a few other places, but the bridge is the most likely their crew's going to be. You knock on the door. You hear no response from the other side, not from your comms, and no shouts through the door because there's no atmosphere on this side. You couldn't hear it anyways. Do you plan to breach the door?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yeah, you absolutely can. That would be. Let's get some explosives. This would be another engineering check.
I'll do it.
Beautiful.
I'll assist.
20 plus
20.
assistances.
Yeah, that would be a 22. Easy
Just
enough.
an easy assist all the time.
Listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you're
I'm a skill monkey rogue. That's my thing.
You open up. You're able to open up the cockpit door. Inside, you see sitting in like the captain's chair, wounded, with a gun raised. With those perception checks, you can see. You see a drow. Like you can see like something has stabbed in their stomach. They have a sword across their lap. They have like a gun out, and you see a kind of frightened but ready-looking crew member beside them with a rifle pointed at you, and we're gonna end it there because it's too not a lot of time to start another combat. But you see 2 drow here.
Not for long. Shoot the window out and run.
The window out and run. You open up that door. They were strapped down. All of the air zoomed out, and they were ready to shoot you guys because they knew you were coming.
Oh yeah.
We wanted them to know.
First Starship Combat.
Woo! We all
Man, we definitely need levels because so many good things you can do. Is like you need your skill to have 6 ranks in it. Like, I can't do any of this.
We're still level 2.
You're still level. Yeah, you guys will be leveling up pretty soon. Don't worry.
Like, if I had 6 ranks in the computer, I could have done lock on, which would have given you a +2 bonus to target stuff for the rest of the round.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
Yeah. That once you guys return to Bronwyn, you guys will look.
Alrighty. Well, then, with the end of the game, we're going to wrap up the session as well. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back again next week for more.